Hello. Today we have April Walker with us, and April has been a foster parent and became an adopted parent after fostering. Was it a total of what? Was it 2 years or
Uh,
a year and a half? How
the
long
whole
did the process
process
take?
is about a year.
Okay,
It
so
was pretty quick.
Okay, so she came to us, was licensed as a foster parent, had a loving home open, and then she was able to adopt within that year period. She's been with us through celebrations, have a wonderful family, supportive husband, just very interactive in the
hmm
children's lives. But what I hear is it hasn't always been with children. You all been married how long?
Yes, July will be 18 years
Okay,
this year.
18 years.
hmm
And how long have you all had children in the home?
Mm. We did not have our first baby until 2015, which was over 8 years married.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
you all were married for 8 years. Did you ever want children?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Yes.
did want children, and
hmm
a lot of our parents are in a situation that they want children, and for some reason, maybe or maybe not, it's just not happening. Now we know it's all in God's plan,
hmm
but at the moment, that plan doesn't make much sense to us,
Yes.
So tell us about
Mhm.
you got married, you were excited to be a couple. Kind of talk
Mhm.
to us about those first 8 years.
Yes. Okay. So when we first got married, well, before we even got married,
Mhm.
we had talked about kids and if we wanted to have them.
Okay.
And we both ended up sharing that we had been told independently by doctors that
Mhm.
we had conditions where we may not ever be able to have kids. And so, both knowing that already,
Mhm.
we had already talked about adoption as a possibility. Good
Okay.
question. So, in I think it was like 2010,
Mhm.
I we were really talking about we started talking about adoption.
Okay.
So we started looking at how do I get like foster to adopt certified,
Yeah.
and what does that look like? And we were going through that process, which was
Mhm.
very long.
Right.
And I was working at a children's hospital, and one of my patients I fell in love with, and she had a specific name that
Mhm.
me and my husband both have the same middle name, and
Oh,
she
wow.
had that as part of her name. And I was like, oh,
Okay, this is from God.
this is my
You
baby
know.
girl. And so I just felt like we needed to adopt this baby
Mhm.
girl, and she was actually going to go into uh CPS and foster care,
Oh, okay.
um because of the situation that she was in. And so we specifically started because of this baby girl.
Okay. So you all started your fostering
Yeah.
journey at that point?
hmm
Okay, and became
Yes.
foster parents.
We did
Was
not complete it.
okay. So she was
hmm
never placed.
Not with us.
Okay.
No. What happened is my husband, he, we talked and he decided to take a job out of state. And that's when we moved to
Oh,
Oklahoma.
correct.
And that was a very hard move for
Mm-hmm.
me.
Right.
Um, Not just because I'm leaving family and a
Mm-hmm.
job I love, but I knew that meant I had to stop this process
Right.
because they don't allow it when
Right.
you're
To
out of
take it out of
state.
state.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was very hard for
That
me.
was hard. So that was
So,
a loss,
I
pretty
it
much. It
felt
felt like a
like
loss.
yes, yeah. I know I didn't,
Mm-hmm.
but it felt
Right.
like I had was losing a baby girl that I
Right.
had fell in love with and
Mm-hmm.
taken care of for months.
Right.
Um, in not my home, but
Well,
at
all
work.
day because that's
Yes.
8 hours.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
at least 8 hours at work that you're
Right.
taking care of her, you're
Mhm.
tending to her, you were the
Mhm.
hospital mom,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, the nurses knew that I loved her and they would let me hold her
Okay.
and feed her. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. So you were doing that.
Yeah.
You all were on the journey to become foster parents.
hmm We,
You experienced that loss
hmm
because you all moved.
Yes.
And I mean, at that point, did you continue your journey
Mhm.
process in Oklahoma? Did you all say,
Not right
okay, this
away.
is okay? So it was a heartbreak, just like many parents.
Yeah.
It's like taking that foster child in and that child going back home. So
Yes.
now you're hurt, your heart is hurt.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it took a little time, also just to get resettled in a whole different state and
Mm-hmm.
new job and everything.
Right.
But we did eventually start looking again at
Okay.
adopting, because of course we are not preventing anything and still having no kids.
Right. Right.
So,
Okay.
um, but we were going through a different agency that
Mm-hmm.
was not CPS, it was like a private adoption
Okay.
place this time. And there was, we wanted to adopt a little girl, and I was
Mm-hmm.
filling out the
You
paperwork.
love girls.
So
You
I
love
don't,
girls?
I don't know. I just, there was just
Just
something
something about that.
with you.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
uh, but yeah, so we were filling out the paperwork, and in January of 2015,
Mm-hmm.
so this has been that long of a process.
Right.
Through the move, there was a break in trying to
Mm-hmm.
adopt, but still wanting
Okay.
kids. But in January 2015, we found out we were pregnant, and I had
Oh,
never been
pregnant.
pregnant.
Okay.
So it wasn't
And this is after
uh,
what
almost
eight,
eight
almost 8 years
that.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, because we were married in '07 and this is 2015.
Okay.
So we were uh, surprised, shocked, happy.
Happy.
Yes, but the agency we were working with doesn't allow you to continue in the
Right.
process if you're pregnant.
Okay.
And so I had to stop again. We
Hmm.
did a couple of ultrasounds, which was all we needed, and but we were told that our baby was a girl, and
Okay. And
we
that was
were
exciting to you, though.
so excited.
So excited
Yes,
because you've been waiting for
I
girls.
know. So we picked out only a girl name. We had planned the most frilly girly pink baby shower ever. And then some of my family came up on the day of the shower that we were
Hmm.
going to have and met us in Oklahoma City to have a special 4D ultrasound. And we found out we were not having a girl.
Hmm.
And I am a planner. And I said,
Right. This is
oh no,
not.
oh no,
This
I'm
can't
about to
happen.
go
This
to
can't happen.
I'm about to go to this really girly, frilly baby shower. No. So that was
Wow.
quite the shock.
And I know you had a lot of girl clothes coming through and girl this and girl that.
People actually we were very lucky. We had mostly like the
Neutral?
gender neutral
Okay.
things,
Okay, good.
like the big
Good.
thing. We got the big things at the
Okay.
shower,
Okay, good.
and they could be used for
Okay. So
either,
you
and then a bunch
okay.
of diapers.
So it
A
wasn't a
couple of
lot of
things that were
returns.
girly, like one person like left right after they found out and like came back with something
That's
else.
sweet.
And then most of the girly things were from my mom. And so she went and yeah, had
He
them
girled it out.
framed and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh
that
my
was
goodness.
even though it didn't matter what we
Right.
had at this point, like we just wanted a
A baby.
baby.
Right.
It
Right. And you
was
were pregnant. You were ready to have a
yeah,
baby.
but it was still like almost like a third
Mhm.
girl
Right.
that I had lost.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, the enemy whispers to you in whatever
Hmm.
way, that
Exactly.
you're
Exactly. A
vulnerable.
loss is a loss,
Yeah, and
and you
I
feel it.
hadn't lost anything, and I felt dumb for
Hmm.
feeling hurt. So
Wow.
we had our first baby boy in
Hmm.
October of 2015,
Okay.
and then we had our second baby boy,
Oh wow. Did you birth?
uh-huh,
Okay.
in March of 2018.
So life is moving now.
Yes.
We're getting balls out, we're grabbing the bats, gloves, and we're, enjoying that boy life. You're a boy mom. You're a
Yes,
boy mom.
I was.
Okay, in
A
pink.
proud,
You're a boy
yeah,
mom.
proud boy mom. Yes, I
Okay.
loved it. And then was it 2022
Hmm.
came. So I had a what is it, 5 or 6 year old and a almost 4 year old. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're busy with the balls now.
Very
Okay.
busy, yeah. But we had gotten out of the diaper stage and was
Oh,
like, okay, this is awesome.
yeah.
And it's like I had gotten a piece. I was like,
Hmm.
it's okay.
Right.
It's okay if I never have
Hmm.
that girl.
Right.
I'm gonna be okay. Like I
Yeah.
have beautiful children, they're
Hmm.
healthy, and it's okay.
Right,
And
right.
so I had kind of let go of that,
Okay.
and wasn't like so. desperate, I
Mhm.
guess, for
And I love
it.
that you use that
Yeah.
word because some of us
You
feel it's
you feel
bad to be desperate for something. And if it's a feeling, it's real. We have
it's
to
a
acknowledge
desire in
that
the
it's a
heart,
desire.
and so it's strong and it
Yes,
doesn't just go away.
I
And
love it.
so yeah, but that's where we were, and we had been in Oklahoma for 10 years
Okay.
at that point,
Hmm.
and we decided to move back home
Okay.
to
I came
Texas.
back to Texas.
And then the biggest surprise of my life happened.
What happened?
So, well, it was the very end of September when we
Mhm.
first found out
Okay.
that there was a baby girl that existed
Okay.
that was an extended family
Okay.
member. One of my cousins had mentioned it to me,
Hmm.
and no one else was able to take in
Okay.
this baby. And I was surprised almost
Hmm.
at myself, but I was like, we can help her.
Right. You're like, no, no one wanted a baby girl, and I've been wanting a girl. Okay, okay, okay. Let me not seem too anxious about it, but
Yeah.
me.
So I know that that was my first instinct,
Okay.
but then almost immediately afterward, I was like,
Yeah.
you remember last time.
Hmm.
Oh, you remember how that
Yeah.
felt like that you don't know what's going to happen. You don't
Right.
know if the birth parents will end up, doing better
Hmm.
and,
Right.
reuniting. You don't know. This
Right.
is more scary than just straight adoption. Like this is
Right.
family. This is messier. This is all the
Yes, and that's what
things.
we hear. Uh-huh.
And so I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. So it got a little scary.
Right.
But me and my husband talked about it first,
Hmm.
and he was open to it.
Okay, so there's a
And
little
so,
relief there.
mhm,
Okay.
yes. And then we decided to let our boys in on this
Hmm.
in, of course, whatever way you can tell a
Right.
4-year-old and a 6-year-old, but
Like,
in a
girl.
way where it didn't sound permanent, that
Okay.
we're going to we might let a little baby girl come live with us. She's
Okay.
very sick,
Hmm.
and we can help her get well.
Right.
Like just a very temporary way
Hmm.
to uh,
Yeah.
introduce them
Right.
to the idea, because we didn't even know if we were
Because we don't
gonna
know what it's
be
gonna
allowed to
be.
have her even yet. We
Right.
hadn't gone through any foster,
Okay.
certification or anything
Okay.
at this point. So we told them first night, didn't skip a beat. My youngest, he, it's like he didn't hear me. We were doing our night prayers, and he said, Jesus, I've always wanted a baby sister. And I was like, whoa, whoa.
Well, well, that's not what I told you.
So it was it was like he knew
Right.
before we did.
Hmm.
And to see his desire
Right.
and his ability to be unafraid,
Hmm.
to just fully love
Wow.
someone, I was like, oh man,
Yeah. You're like, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
make it
have
harder for me.
I'm gonna have to trust God and be open to this. Some conversations looked like, I don't know if I can do this.
Right.
Some conversations were, help me trust you
Right.
again,
True.
to open my heart to this concept,
Hmm.
even. And some were honestly a little angry,
Right.
because I'm like, I was fine,
Hmm.
God. I was fine. I was finally content.
Hmm.
Why do you have to bring this up again?
Right.
Like, no. And so there
That's
was
the true
so
feeling.
many
Hmm.
emotions
Yes.
with it.
Hmm.
But I think for me, they were very clear and little, we call them God hugs
Hmm.
in our
Oh,
family, like little signs that helped me, or breadcrumbs, like helped me know that I'm on the right path.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
When I was still unpacking from the big move
Hmm.
from States, and when I was unpacking some of the kids' stuffed animals from when they were, younger, I found a baby Sophie giraffe. If you guys know,
Wow.
these are like the chewable ones.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and I was told that this baby's name
Mm-hmm.
was
Very similar.
Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say that
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean that it could have just been random, right? It could have
Right.
been
Right.
whatever.
But you've
I
been
was
talking to
like,
God. So when we talk to God, I mean, nothing's
so
just coincidental anymore.
it's like,
You
look,
know?
have
Yeah.
you already have a
You're like,
baby boy
okay, look,
still because I had
right.
gotten rid of everything baby
Mm-hmm.
in the move. Because
Right.
I'm like, okay, we're good, we're done.
Yeah.
I'm not
Boys are
carrying all
getting
this to out
older.
of state. Yeah. So,
Wow.
but I had kept that for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then there was a painting that we had found.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little weird. This one got me. So long before we had any children, there was like an arts night, a worship night, but they had
Okay.
an artist, a guest artist,
Mm-hmm.
and they had done their art, and we were singing, and I didn't know what she was drawing.
Okay.
But afterwards, she came up to me and she said, I felt like the Lord said that I wanted to, that I should give you my art. I was like, okay. And I look at it and it's like a charcoal drawing, and it is a tiny baby girl, but old enough to like be on her knees. And you only see her from the back, and she has
Wow.
long dark hair, and it's like she's praying. And this woman doesn't know me. I don't know
Right.
her.
She didn't know your story?
And no, no, no. And I say thank you and I leave before I go ball in the back room,
My goodness.
because it was like it was almost like a picture. It was in charcoal, so it's all black and white,
Right,
but it was
right.
like like a white, and then a girl, like you just see her from the back and she's praying, and then it was almost like hands or like dark forces
Uh-huh.
trying to get her, but she had that protection.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
and I had stuffed that memory down in a way
Oh
from all of the
my.
the hurt and the pain. Um,
I mean, you can
so I
interpret that so many different ways. I mean, from the losses to what the baby was going through currently and why she needed a home. I mean, it's
yeah,
just
yeah, it was
wow.
it was big, and I think
That
that was
is
the one that
huge.
really broke me. Like for me, it was God saying loud and clear, I
Mhm.
haven't forgotten.
Right,
I haven't forgotten you or your
right.
heart.
Oh my goodness.
And so I was
That
like,
that's good. That
oh,
is, I mean, he's so faithful.
yeah,
You know, we say that a lot, and we can say that in just casual conversations, but he is. He
yeah,
is so faithful. He does not, just give us what we need. He give us
mhm,
our desires of our heart.
yeah,
He rewards our faithfulness as well. I mean, when you submit, it's just unbelievable what he would do.
yeah, mhm,
It's, I mean, you can't even describe it.
yeah.
So to see that picture, were you sold then? Were you saying, okay, Lord, okay, okay, I'll do it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think that was the turning point
okay,
for my heart. When you realize that it isn't just, it wasn't just about me. Like the
right.
picture you see, like you said, it can mean so many things, but
So many.
what all is this baby going through?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and what are you gonna do about it?
Right. And that's what the
And
question is. And
mm,
that's for all of us
yeah.
in this situation. When God presents things to us, what are we going to do about it?
Hmm.
Yes, our hearts can be hurt by a child having returned home. And then what if the child doesn't return home? We don't know that situation. So it's when God presents things to us and places us in a place in life. The question is, as his children, what are we going to do about it? Or are we going to just sit back and say, well, God will send somebody else in place? I just can't stand to be hurt again. I just can't go through this one more time. I can't put my children through it. Oh, my husband's been too good so far. I don't want to do this,
Hmm.
and we can put ourselves before what God is telling us to do a lot of times.
Yeah.
But for him to see that picture, I think I would have just sat there and just bawled all over the
I
picture and
did.
messed it up. Oh Lord,
I
okay.
did.
You know, because
Yeah.
it's so real at that point.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, did you decide to step into her life? What happened? How
Yes.
did it work out?
Right.
Did she end up being reunified with mom? Did you get to keep her? I mean,
Yeah.
where's baby girl at this point?
So we let them know that we were interested
Okay.
at that point. We didn't hear anything
Okay.
for a month. So I was
Oh,
thinking, okay, they're gonna check
okay.
into us, maybe do a home study, get the
Mm-hmm.
process rolling.
Right.
Nothing.
Wow.
And it was
So we're preparing for another
October.
loss at this point,
Yeah, I was
right?
like,
You're
I
like,
don't know, I
okay,
guess, okay.
third loss, I can do it. Okay.
Yes. I was like, all right. So it was nothing, silence for a
Okay.
month. And then one day I was
Mhm.
at Target. I do not recommend. But I got a phone call and it was, hey, we heard you were interested
Mhm.
in this baby girl. She's being discharged tomorrow. Can you take her?
Like tomorrow, like the next day.
Yes, less than 24 hours. I was like,
Wow.
why
Uh,
couldn't you have told me?
this
I have the preparer, remember? No.
this is not on my list.
Plans. I would have planned for this. I
Right.
didn't even know it was on your radar. But God has a plan.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But it was a whirlwind. That
Wow.
was crazy. So they came that night, they interviewed children, they did all
Oh,
these
wow.
things, all of that. And then it was considered an emergency kinship
Hmm.
placement. So we didn't have to be foster certified
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
She came to us at 2 months old,
Wow.
straight from the
Baby,
NICU,
baby. Okay.
straight from NICU. So she was smaller than my full-term babies. At
Okay.
2 months old, she was.
Right. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
But I was, I was just shocked
So
and
you went
amazed.
from one
And
day having
nothing.
boys
Yes.
out of diapers, out of, potty training, sippy cups, out of all that now. We're big boys now at the
Yes.
table. To now, you're a mom for an infant.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and a
And
girl.
special
And
needs
a girl. And special
too.
needs. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, Lord.
Yes. So,
Okay.
yes. My history working in the hospital, though, I really felt like it was one of those moments in the Bible where God told David, or David says, he prepared me for the giant
Mm-hmm.
because I had, defeated the bear and the
Right.
lion or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, and I had taken care of very sick babies. I had taken care of kids that needed different medicines
Oh, you
and
you are a perfect
had
fit
been,
for this
I was like,
baby.
oh, this part
Hmm.
isn't scary at all to
Right.
me, where some people that would be very
Yes,
overwhelming.
very much so.
But there was plenty that was overwhelming.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah, enough of that. Yeah, you had that coming. Okay.
But
So, wow.
that was how we first got her. And then that was in October, the very end of October.
Okay.
Met you guys
Mm-hmm.
through my cousin who was
Right.
already using
Mm-hmm.
Cherished Impressions for their adoption journey. And we became foster certified through you guys in April
Mm-hmm.
of that next year because
Wow.
it took a couple months.
Took
Yeah,
a little while.
it
Took
took a
a lot
few
of paperwork. A
months.
lot of paperwork and
And I just
training.
had a brand new baby and moved state.
Yeah.
And so,
Little
yeah,
busy.
it's not a lot. But,
Mhm. Right.
and then from April until October 9th, we did
Wow.
the foster to adopt
The-
process and finalized our adoption.
So you have a little
So
girl.
I do.
Yeah.
We do. And that special name that we wanted
Hmm.
became her middle name.
I mean, what a journey to be on and to have grown through. God got you prepared for this part, even through all those losses and broken heart. He still didn't forget you. He still didn't forget the desire of your heart and you
Yes.
all. And he blessed you with so much more than what you all talked about when y'all were just dating.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
And dating, it was such a question. And okay, let's get through this survey and this marital counseling. Okay, we might not have children till no, we've had two children, and we also got to adopt.
Yes. And so definitely more than what we imagined, for
Right. So
sure.
you all, as we, as April truly just depicted for us through her story, just keep praying. Stay faithful. What else would you tell parents that's going through something similar? What actually helped you just continue the journey without giving up?
Mm. I think like some of those little signs, like the Lord is ready and willing to speak and to not overlook the signs, the little
Right.
God hugs that He gives us along the way.
I love it.
Um, because sometimes we can be so busy or just busy doing, as
Mm-hmm.
we're moms, we're,
Life.
we have work, we're jobs, we're wives, we have so many things on our plates that it's very easy to miss
Mm-hmm.
if we don't stop and
Right.
listen
Right.
and make time
Yeah.
for not just what you want, but what he wants,
Right.
and open your mind and be willing to trust.
So I appreciate that. I love you so much, April. I mean, I
Thank
love
you.
your spirit and your
Thank you.
family,
I
and
love
I
you
just
too.
love what God has done through you all and with you. And just a testament to so many others that's out there dealing with infertility,
Mhm.
dealing with just hopelessness, and a desire that's so strong that's burning in them that they just have to experience so much heartbreak until
Mhm.
it occurs. Just don't give up. And
Yeah.
God will continue to hug you and love you. Just trust Him. So
Yes.
thank you for being
Amen.
with us today. I've enjoyed our time. And thank you, Sam, for listening as well. And we just pray that God continue to grow you all. So glad the children know God without a doubt.
Mhm.
Without a doubt, they know God. And
Yes.
that's because of your faithfulness to Him. So thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.